from the coal, all the way up the face.
Wow.
Now when you get to the top, there's another road.
Okay.
That's our emergency exit.
Yeah.
That's a real good system, because if we were down this road maybe 200 or 300 yards and you get a fall up here, you could get trapped the wrong side of the fall. Now, you may or may not get out in time, depending on the size of the fall.
Yeah.
If you were trapped there, how much air you had left, and so forth. This way, you can always escape. You go up the face, into the top road, back across the top road, which joins up with the dipple.
Yeah.
Now you're away.
You're out.
You're out. Same as for the dipple itself. If this dipple fell in behind us and we couldn't get back up, we'd go to that junction over there, turn left, 200 yards, we'll be out in the woods.
Okay.
Okay. You've always got to have a second way off the face, and you've always got to have a second way out the pit. So when you've taken that cut off all the way up, so Maddox length all the way up, before you take any more coal, you have to reduce this area down. The more of the roof you have exposed, the more dangerous it is.
Yeah.
So what you're going to do now is you're going to go up to that rock, and one method you can use is you drill into the floor, blow the floor up, and you take that rock, you take that rock and that dirt, pack it into here where you've taken the coal from.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that's got a special name. That's called the gob.
Okay.
So you pack the gob, shut the gob right from the floor to the roof. Pack that in there as tight as ever you can. Now that roof can't hurt you anymore.
Yeah.
Because even if
it's supported.
it's supported,
Yes.
and even if a piece of rock falls out of the roof, it can only fall on top of the pack.
Right.
So you're going to be okay. The other advantage we got in the Forest of Dean is if you've got your stacks and lids in properly like this, they're supporting the roof for you, and the pack is, but it's the floor that comes up. It's a bit like when you get off your mattress in the morning and the mattress goes back to where it was before you laid on it.
Yeah.
It's the same like that, but geologically.
Okay.
You've taken the coal and the pressure out from the floor, and the floor will start to come up. You'll pick that pack up, it'll pack it tighter and tighter against the roof. Now you're really safe because it's replaced the pressure that the coal was under. Then you can take more coal, then you pack. Take more coal, then you pack. So the coal was here, and then they'd be going that way.
Yeah.
Both the top and the bottom road would be going out parallel, and they'd be taking the coal between the two roads. Every time you took 3 feet of coal this way, you'd pack 3 foot, another 3 foot, pack 3 foot. So you're always taking your face and your emergency exit with you as you go.
Yeah.
So real nice, safe system. Okay, any questions on how that works?
No.
Okay.
Wow. I can't get over that how steep that is.
It's pretty steep, but that's an advantage and a disadvantage. It's quite difficult to stay up there, but it's bringing the coal down really fast.
Yeah.
But once you've got your coal, as you know, you've been underground before, once you've got your coal in the dram, you're not finished there. You need to get it to here, because the rope only comes to this bend.
Yeah.
That means you've got to push your drams out, it's called dramming, to where the rope starts. Then you can hitch them on, then you can take them up. And you'd be expected to push 2 of these.
2?
2 of these at a time, yeah.
That's not good. They were strong in those days.
They're strong in these days, because we're working in exactly the same way.
Yeah.
Then you can send the carts up. Now, as you probably know, today we're working in exactly the same way as this. We've got better haulages. Take the coal to the surface and let them back down again. And most of the pits will be using a compressed air pit for this one. So compressed air pit. You would have seen these before, yeah?
Yeah.
Compressed air comes down from the surface, more flexible hose to here. You press the trigger, piston goes forward, hits the pit. Valve changes, piston goes back. As long as you've got the sugar pressed, it just keeps going.
A lot of mine has had white finger.
Well, worse than that, they were inhaling the dust. They produce a lot of dust from the exhaust here.
Yeah.
They'd be inhaling that in, and of course they'd had damaged their hearing as well because they're very noisy.
Yeah.
Now these replace the Maddock
Pick.
like that one.
And pick.
Maddock.
Maddock.
Yeah. Very tough to use, especially in a low seam like this, because you're holding these and using them off your back or your side like this. Okay. Very tough. Very hard work. Have you ever lifted one of these up?
No.
Ready?
Yeah.
Put both hands underneath, look. That's it. Okay, got him? Put both hands underneath. Like that. That's it.
Bloody hell. That's everything anything I've got at work.
So it's pretty chunky. Very exhausting, very tiring to use. Okay, so that's the working method. Any questions on how that works?
Jeez. I've got a lot more respect for the miners now than I had before.
Well, it's good to know.
Wow. And you did that for 12 hours.
Well, they would have used the Maddock for 12 hours. Later on, they came onto the pneumatic tool. So we should talk about gases.
Yes. I think there was only one